Happy New Year, lovies. Welcome to my channel, Craft Away with May. I'm May. Welcome to my old and new subbies. I'm so glad to have you all here with me today. As the thumbnail show, guys, we are going to be working with some cardboard today, guys. And plus, we're going to be using some Dollar Tree items to bring these cardboard pieces to life. So, first, before we get started, I want to say thank you all for the well wishes. I'm sorry I've been MIA. You guys know what's been going on, so I have been trying to catch up on comments. I had to get back on to work, and everything has just been going. This has been a true experience for me, a true journey. So I did want to say thank you. Right now I have the opportunity, and as we go into the new year, I want to wish you all well. I want to wish you health, prosperity, good health, prosperity, joy, and peace. Okay, so what you see that I'm doing right here is I'm taking some of the wallpaper from Dollar Tree, and just so you guys know, I don't have a lot of my supplies. Some things got stuck in or snuck in into some of my containers that I did bring with me. But I did stop by Walmart and Dollar Tree and pick up a few things just because I was having crafting withdrawals. My supplies and other items won't be here until January 9th or so, somewhere around that time. So I was having withdrawals, guys. My son left on Sunday, and I was just like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do here, without anything besides cooking and cleaning and making room for stuff. So I just, I didn't overdo it, because I got to tell you guys, it was just embarrassing to see how much stuff I had, and I really don't need to purchase anything else. I really have to craft my stash. If I don't say it enough, I'm going to keep saying it, because I have to keep telling myself that, because it was overwhelming, the amount of stuff that I had. So, but I did pick up a few things just to kind of get me through this moment, if you will. But I had this piece of cardboard, right? So we always have a lot of cardboard, a lot of boxes left over after Christmas. And in this case, for me, it was, my moving stuff. So I had cardboard there. I'm like, let me see what I can do with it. So the projects I came up with, they're probably not like the best of the best. But again, guys, just, give me a little grace, because I'm working with limited supplies. So only have 2 paint color choices in my stash. And I am taking this, I'm taking some clothespins that I separated, and I'm just going to put them on the little flaps there. This is all self-explanatory. Like, this is not something to wow you. It's just something to possibly inspire you. And you could definitely use different items to recreate this, different paint choices, all the things. You can make this your own by all means. Okay, this is simply just me relieving stress, and wanting to share with you guys, because I wanted to keep another video out there for you guys. And I have to say, we have to talk about the last video, the gnome video, our winter wonderland Easter gnome. You guys have me cracking up, because several of you guys called it a wedding gnome, and then I could not unsee it. I laughed so hard at the comments that I've read so far. Like, I've had to stop myself, because I was like, oh, they are nuttier than I am. I was like, this is so fun. I love it. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad you did not take it too seriously. For those who loved it, I appreciate that. I told you guys, don't tell me that you liked it, but you guys knew I was joking with you, and I'm glad you knew that. But if you guys like it, I love it. Okay. It was all in fun. It's a live and learn moment. I totally should not have put the little Easter color light bulbs, not light bulbs, Christmas tree thingies on there, ornaments on there. But you know, I did what I did. I do what I do. That's just how we roll on this channel. So what you see I'm doing here, let's jump back in over here. We'll go back to that video, but let's jump in right here. So right here, once I put the clothespins on, I was trying to bring it together in a basket form, which I'm going to end up doing, but I didn't do this part correctly, so I end up having to switch it up a little bit. But what I then realized is I probably should have put the other side as the outside. And I was like, well, there's nothing I can do about it now. So what I decided to do, I had some burnt umber that I put on. I just did a distressing on the outside. So my mind was going kind of like barrel vibe, like rustic barrel vibe of a style of, it's not a vase. I guess it could be a vase, but it was just something to store your, like, if you have like paper clip, the big chunky paper clips, not the metal ones, but the big chunky ones, or even like some notepads or something like that. That's where my mind was going, because there is going to be openings with this, so you wouldn't be able to put small objects in there. So what I decided to do right here, and I realized that I needed more of an elastic type of binder or something like that, I guess, or ribbon or yarn or whatever. So I'm gluing it into the little ridges of the clothespins. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll do this and then I'll just pull it taut as I'm going around. But I needed an extra hand. So as I was doing it, I was trying not to bend it too far in, trying to keep them all the same length, but it just left it too open, too wide. So I'm going to switch that up, and you guys will see that in just a few seconds here. And it came out cute. I mean, it's very rustic, very charming. I think in my opinion, you know, for what I was working with, I think it came out okay. You know, and again, it's just to give you some inspiration. And I was also going to add in more clothespins in the split sections, but it didn't work out. It didn't look cute to me. So I was like, let me stop here, because you guys know how I roll, because I'll keep going. There is no shame for me to keep going. But I did stop myself. I did the right thing. And so this is what I was looking at. I was like, oh, it probably would have looked cuter the other way around. But either way, it still looked okay. And even though it was still kind of fanned out a little bit, it wasn't bad. I could have totally left it like that. But then I was like, well, I need to wrap more yarn around it. And I was like, I don't think I like that. I think I like the one string there. But then I changed my mind and I add two. You guys will see. You'll see how it all unfolds. So I squeeze it together right here. And I'm like, I want it to come together to kind of look like an octagon. So I'm like, okay, what can I do? So I decided to just kind of overlap them until I got like to the end. I couldn't really overlap them. I had to kind of glue them together. So I just hot glue them together just to see if this is going to work. Now I can totally go back and add in some heavier duty adhesive here if I need to, but I just wanted to test it out with the hot glue, and it came together. Like I said, it's not a perfect form, but it is really cute. So and again, it's just a cute little storage piece that you can use for your larger or chunkier pieces that, you know, can tend to get scattered around, and you want to keep them in one place. So apparently I left a lot of that in, but oh no, I didn't. But that's how I'm connecting it. And then it left these little loops there, and I kind of like that. But right here, I thought I was recording, and you see our little octagon is a little off. The shape is a little off, but it's there. If you squint, you'll see it. It's there. And I just put the remainder of those clothespins in there. And I thought I showed you guys the finished product. But yes, guys, I am here being joined by my good friend Jenny from Lovely Moments Creating. We wanted to bring you guys some good content, some fun, easy to do content before the new year or as we travel into the new year. So stop by, tell her I said hello. If you happen to come over from her channel, welcome. I'm so glad to have you all here. Please consider joining my YouTube family as we jump into this next project. Now we're taking 2 of these wood planks that you can pick up from Dollar Tree. And I also have a cardboard little circle piece that was, floating around here. So I painted those in the burnt umber color. Again, guys, the color choices here are limited. So I'm just gluing it together using some hot glue, some Eileen's tacky glue, and I'm just smoothing it out right there. And I know the Eileen's tacky glue is going to dry clear, but the little bit of that hot glue was poking through, and I didn't really have anything to scrape it off with. So I'm like, let's just paint over it. Let's just blend. We're blending, and there you go. So once I get that done, I'm going to take this beaded garland that you can pick up from Dollar Tree. I'm leaving it in its natural color, and I'm just going to remove them from the string. Now I was going to leave them on the string at first, but I felt like I could get more on there if I took it off the string. I don't know how true that is, but that's just what I felt like, so that's what I did. And I'm just gluing them individually on to the 2 wood planks. So right there, I had a little bit of a space, so I cut one of them in half and it fit in there nice and snug. It's not the perfect shape, but I do, again, like the rustic charm of it. It's kind of giving me Flintstone vibes, I don't know. Bedrock vibes. That's what I'm getting here. But nonetheless, we're going to make a riser. Yes, it's giving me bedrock vibes. All right, so I'm taking some of my Eileen's tacky glue. It says it's the turbo kind, and I didn't read what made it turbo, but it's the turbo Eileen's tacky glue. And I'm just going around the ridge of that cardboard circle there, and I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue along the sides just to help for that immediate hold. And I'm going to stick that right there in the center. And so once I do that, we flip it over and there is our bedrock riser. So I decided, I'm like, you know what? Let's just juice it up a little bit. Since we're working with limited stuff, we're going to create some little handles. Now, they're not going to be functional handles. It's strictly for decor purposes. But again, this is something that you can use, say, in your office, especially me right now, because I do have the opportunity to have an office. Right now, this will be very nice for me to sit either like my phone on or something like that, or a notepad, or, a reminder of some sort. That would work. And also, you could put a candle on here. You could totally put a real candle or a LED candle on here. That would be nice as well for some extra lighting or some, smell good in your office. And I just did about 5 beads right in the center, or as close to the center as I could get. And there it is. Now it looks like a little TV. But I was like, okay, it works. So right here, as we move into our 3rd and final project, I got this little cardboard from Michael's. And, I just was walking through and I asked the lady, I'm like, hey, can I have these? It was like 3 different styles. And it was 2 of the same style. This one had a larger one to it, and then there was a longer one. And she was like, of course. So I just took them. So it was 100% free to me. And so I did want to paint this one, but again, I don't have anything. I did pick up some spray paint, but I ended up putting it back because I have a lot of spray paint that's coming. And I was like, you know what? No, let's just work with what we got here. So I left it in its red color. And I can always paint it or spray paint it at a later date. So I'm going in with one of my it's like split in half wood dowels, and I'm just going to glue that to the front piece of this. And this again is somewhere where, you know, you can even put your remotes into this one, or other notepads, things like that. Like, it's just a good functional piece that you can use in your office or you can use in your living space. So right here, I'm taking one of these wood signs that you can find at Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna do the same thing, put glue on the back of it, and I'm gonna adhere it to the back. Now, I do want to put some wording on it, but I didn't pick up any stickers because, again, once my stuff get here, I can go ahead and add all these things to it. I just wanted to give you guys some visuals of what you could do with any spare cardboard that you had laying around, okay? And that's pretty much it. I am going to go in because I was like, it's a little bare. What can I add to it? Which afterwards, I thought I could have just left it as is. But you guys can let me know. Did I go too far? I probably did. Knowing me, I probably went too far. But I added some more of those beads from the garland on there, and that is pretty much it. Oh, no. What I did right here was I had added to the top to hide where the string is coming through, and then I added some to the top of the little cardboard piece, and it is at a slant, and I was like, oh, I don't like the way that looks together, so I end up popping the ones off of where I put the string at. And you guys can let me know how it looks. I mean, again, it's only on with hot glue, and that was kind of intentional just in case I didn't like it. But I popped them off because I like them more on the actual cardboard piece than the back hanging sign. And I'm leaving that jute twine because this can also be hung up on a wall. So it frees up some space on your desk or table. All right, lovies, here we are at the final reveal. I appreciate you guys riding with me. If you're still here, thank you so much. Also, I want to invite you guys, if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting, because I would love to have you guys here. And you guys know how I feel about the comments. I love them. Keep them coming. I love engaging with you guys. And also, guys, I know you may not have a favorite of today, but if you do, please let me know about it. You know, again, working with the limited items, I apologize for the shadows and all the stuff because, again, I am working with what I got. So, yeah. So I appreciate your patience with me as I get through this time until my other stuff arrives. But yeah, and don't forget, I am in collaboration with my good friend Jenny from Lovely Moments Creating. I will have her information in my description box below, so stop by and tell her I said hello, and I'll be over in a few minutes just to see what she has created for you guys, because I know it's gonna be gorgeous as always because she delivers each and every time. So tell my friend I said hello, happy new year, and I'll see you in a few minutes. And lovies, until the next video, be safe, be kind, happy crafting your days away, happy new year's, hugs and kisses, XOXO, bye.